Imagine a bird trying to fly while carrying an enormous branch in its beak. It lands every few meters, trying to reposition the branch, searching for the perfect fit. But in all that back and forth, the nest never gets finished. In life, many of us do the same thing. We stop all the time to adjust every detail and end up forgetting to continue the journey. But what if I told you that sometimes the heavy branch, the headwind, and even a forced landing can be exactly what helps you arrive? Today we're going to talk about that excessive worry over your problems, that need to control everything that, without you realizing it, is preventing you from reaching your objectives and your goals. You're going to learn the story of a coachman and how he discovered that when we keep going in the right direction, even obstacles can become allies. And if you stay with me until the end, maybe you'll discover something capable of forever changing the way you walk through life. Once upon a time, there was a coachman who drove a cart full of pumpkins. He cared for them as if they were treasure, and he was also a worried man, one of those who needs everything to always be perfect. At every bump in the road, the cart shook violently. He would look back and see the pumpkins out of place. Then he would stop, get down, and start arranging them one by one with great care so they wouldn't fall. "This road is very bad. My pumpkins have to be organized," he would mutter. But it was enough to resume the journey for the next bump to mess everything up again. And over time, he began to feel tired, frustrated, with the feeling that he would never reach his destination. "It's impossible," he thought. "I can't move forward without everything getting disordered again." Then, while he was stopped in the middle of the road, another cart passed by him, also loaded with pumpkins. But the coachman of that cart didn't look back, didn't stop to correct anything. He simply kept going forward. And curiously, with each shake, the pumpkins seemed to arrange themselves. In that moment, the first coachman understood. If you keep the cart in the right direction, the bumps themselves put things in their place. Then he took a deep breath and continued forward. He went over a bump and didn't worry. He knew that the next shake would be exactly what would put everything in order again. And in that moment, he understood this is the race of life. When we stop too much to look at our problems, we waste energy, lose time, and move further and further away from our goals. In life, it's too easy to get lost trying to adjust every detail. We want everything to be in its place, for nothing to step out of line, but deep down, that's just another way of getting stuck. The road will never be perfect. There will always be bumps, unexpected events, and days when everything seems out of control. And you know what's the worst part? If you stop at every small stumble to reorganize everything, you could spend your entire life at the same point, never reaching where you dream to be. Not everything has to be perfect for you to keep moving forward. Sometimes it's precisely the imperfection that propels you. It's the headwind that teaches you to row. It's the uneven ground that strengthens your legs. And yes, it's the bumps in the road that often place things exactly where they need to be. So stay in the right direction, trust the process, and remember, even the moments that seem to shake you can be the push you needed to find your place. When we stop too often to fix everything, we waste energy, lose momentum, and drift further from our goals. Life will never be perfectly smooth. There will always be bumps, mistakes, and unexpected detours. But here's the truth. Sometimes the headwind is what teaches you to steer. The uneven ground is what strengthens your balance. And the shakes of life are what help everything fall into place. The road doesn't have to be perfect for you to reach your destination. You just need to keep going in the right direction. Now, I want to invite you to reflect. Look at your own life and ask yourself, at what part of the road have you stopped too much? Don't let perfectionism paralyze your progress. Don't stop at every small problem. Keep faith, stay in motion, and trust that life's bumps are rearranging your journey for the better. Even the moments that shake you are shaping you. If this story inspired you to trust your journey, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to Wise Narratives for more motivational stories, life lessons, and inspirational wisdom that turn life's bumps into breakthroughs.